Johnson's got it. He's going to score. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Touchdown, Longview. Longview has taken the lead.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to Kincaide, John. 33-0 Longview.
Yeah, 28-yard pass to D.T. Jackson has gotten the ball down to the 34-yard line as we start the second quarter against Belton.
First down for Longview at the Belton 34. 2 wides far side and 2 to the near side of the field. Empty backfield with Robertson as the quarterback. Here's Robertson, up the middle he goes. He's to the 20-yard line, all the way to the 15 or 17. First and 10 Longview. First down and 10 Longview at the 17-yard line of Belton.
17-yard pickup by Petey Robertson. That was quarterback draw the entire way.
11:49 to go in the first half. 3-0 Longview. And Longview on the move at Belton's 17-yard line. High formation. Tight end far side of the field along with a flexed in. There's Fagans. Right side he goes, and Fagans got it to the 12. He got 5 yards. Going to be second down and 5 at the 12-yard line.
The defense seems to be not as quick as they were in the last series, Brent. As Longview's taking the ball now and just kind of going through some pretty big holes the last 2 plays.
Second down and 5 at the 12-yard line of Belton. 10:58 to go. Longview's got a 3-0 lead. Second down and 5. Here's Robertson. To the left side he goes. Robertson's got room. 10, 5, easily touchdown.
Standing up, they run the down the line option, and he keeps it and scores from 12 yards out.
It's a 9-0 Longview lead with 10:35 to go in the first quarter, and Jenkins will come on to kick the extra point. Well, I was just about to say, get it out of my mouth when we changed ends, that we've said this many times. Longview will not be discouraged by running the ball, John.
No, they'll keep at it. And in this particular series, they've found some soft spots in the defense of Belton.
Here's Jenkins to kick the extra point. Tomlinson will hold it. High snap, good hold, good kick. It's up and good. Great job by Tomlinson. That one was high and he got it right down and Jenkins got it through. 10-0 Longview, 10:35 to go first quarter. Back in 1 minute. Well, it's 10-0 Longview.
Well, it's a good drive there, 9 plays, 87 yards, a touchdown, a 12-yard run by Petey Robertson. Longview's got the 10-0 lead with 10:35 to play in the half, but that series they really kind of just took the ball and ran it right at Belton. Had a couple pass plays that were pretty nice, but basically it was the Longview running attack that dominated that series.
Here's Jenkins with the kick. 10-0 with 10:35 to go in the half. Longview with the lead, and here comes Jenkins with a kick. This one's kicked high and kicked deep, and this one's kicked to the end zone. They're going to bring it out of there. 5, 10, up the field they come to the 15, and out of bounds, not to the 15-yard line, to the 18.
Darius White brings it out of the end zone for Belton. Took it pretty deep in the end zone, and I guess pretty fortunate to get back to the 18. It's probably not the wisest thing to do.
Got it back to the 18. Belton will scrimmage 1st and 10 from their 18-yard line. Longview leads 10-0 with 10:28 to go here in the first half.
I would think, Brent, Longview's had the ball twice, and they've come away with a field goal and a touchdown. That Belton probably feels some pressure that they need to come away either with points this time or move the ball down the field and not give it back to Longview quickly.
1st and 10. 3 wide receivers to the far side of the field, 1 to the near side of the field for Belton. Ash going to toss it out to the flat, and Longview there. What a great play that was by Quail Dorton. Wow, what a nice play that was. He took the blocker, he took the tackler, and he dropped him for no gain.
Well, it was a good play by him, but having said that, Wolf Mailer just I think he might have tried to cut back instead of just running into where the guy was.
You said tonight we have a Wolf Mailer and a Ranger Burbo. We got a Wolf and a Ranger.
Yeah.
3 wides to the far side, or 2 wides far side and 2 near side on 2nd down and 10. Ash back to throw it. Here comes some pressure. There's a quick one. Tossed over. Tackle by Longview. A nice open field tackle it was by Anthony Wiley.
Paisley gets his first catch of the game as he just was ran a little quick slant and just sat down there, and they was picked out by David Ash and just drilled in. That was not a bad play. We may see that one again if they need to pick up 4 or 5 yards.
3rd down and 5 at the 22-yard line for Belton. 9:15 to go and the clock moves, and Longview's got a 10-0 lead. Here's Ash back to throw this one. Not much pressure. There's one thrown, and it is almost intercepted by Quail Darden.
Yeah, that was thrown behind the intended receiver that time, and so Longview with good defense on this series. They were trying to go back at Paisley again and couldn't make the connect, and now they'll punt the football back to Longview.
It was Cameron Jones who knocked that ball away. So it's the 4th down and 4th down and 5. Joe Brown back to return the punt for Longview, and he better scoot back a little bit because Ash can really kick it.
Well, his average is 45 this year, and
well, Brown better back up about another.
He's standing about 35 away, so let's see what happens.
Here's the snap off the side of his foot. This one off the side of his foot and out of bounds. And let's see where they'll spot this ball. It's going to move up the field, and Longview's going to have good field position. It's all the way to Belton's 49.
Yep, he clanked that one off the side of his foot, 28 yards or 27 yards. All right, 26 yards.
Wherever it was a short punt off the side of his foot. So Longview scrimmages from the 49-yard line of Belton. Wide receivers to both sides of the field. Spread formation. Dakota Anthony's the running back. Motion back to the near side of the field. They're going to give it to Fagans on the speed sweep, and Fagans has got a nice cut. He got it to the 35-yard line of Belton.
Yeah, that's a nice play. The sweep to Fagans, who lined up in the slot position, and he turns it in about a step more, Brent, and he was going the entire way.
Dakota Anthony got the got the kick out block, and Fagans made a really nice put your foot in the ground and cut it up the field, and it's 1st down at the 35-yard line of Belton. 10-0 Longview, 8:45 to go in the first half. High formation Longview, 2 wides near side of the field. Tight end far side of the field is Olson. Oh, fumbled the snap from center. Robertson picked it up. He's got some room. He's to the 10-yard line, 5-yard line, touchdown. He fumbled the snap, picked it up, and ran it in.
Wow, that's it. I mean, it was fumbled. He picked it up, went right over the right guard, got into the secondary. The only guy with a chance out there was Darius White, and he couldn't make the play. 35-yard touchdown for Petey Robertson.
16-0 Longview, 8:23 to go here in the first half. Jenkins on to kick the extra point. Well, a fumble snap turned into a 35-yard touchdown run. It is 16-0. Tomlinson gets it down. Jenkins gets it up. It's up and good. It's 17-0 Longview. 8:23 to go in the half. Back on 104.1 The Ranch in 1 minute. 17-0 Longview.
Longview with a 2-play drive that covers 49 yards was a broken play by Petey Robertson to get the 35-yard touchdown run. He fumbled the snap from center, bent over, picked it up, and went to over the right guard position and up the sideline and got the score. Longview up 17-0. Extra point was converted. We've got 8:23 to play in the half, and Longview has scored their last 3 possessions, which was their only 3 possessions of this half.
Here's Jenkins kicking this one high, and this one's deep, halfway in the end zone. They're going to down it. Nice kickoff by Jenkins. That'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. So Belton will scrimmage from their 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Longview with a 17-0 lead, John.
Yeah, and the last 2 series in particular, Longview's kind of manhandled the defense of Belton. I mentioned that it was some pressure was on Belton's offense to either move the football or score in their last possession, and what they did is they ran 3 plays, got a short punt, and ended up giving away a touchdown in 2 plays. They need to really make some yards this series. Or
motion, zone read. Ash keeps it, kicks it out on the pitch, and Longview ran him out of bounds after a 3 or 4 yard gain at the 23. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Maybe a 4 yard gain. 2nd down and 6 at the 24. Clock stopped on the out of bounds. 8:16 to go first half. Longview leads 17-0. Belton football, 2nd down and 6 from their own 24 yard line. 3 wides far side of the field. 1 running back. One wide receiver near side. Ash back to throw it. Not much pressure. There's one tossed out there, and it's complete and out of bounds at the 31 yard line. 1st down and 10 Belton. Run out of bounds by Quail Darden.
Well, again, that was a swing pass out of the backfield to their running back, Schuler, and they just got it over on the far sideline. Had a little room, picks up the 1st down.
4 wide receivers near side of the field. No, that 3 to near side and 2 to the far side. Empty backfield for Belton on 8:08 to go first half. 17-0 Longview leads at the 31 yard line. Motion back near side. Here's Ash back to throw it again. This one's up the field, and it is caught. It's caught at the 20, 35, down to the 20, the 10-5 touchdown.
Flag.
There's a flag back at the 24 yard line.
Yep. Where that's thrown, it may be a late hit on the quarterback. I tell you, Brent, I think Longview got confused on defense. I'm not sure they saw where Schuler was, as he was far to the outside, and Longview's only defensive back was inside of him, and he just ran a straight fly, and there was just no over-the-top help and nobody close to him, and it was a long touchdown for them. It was covered 79 yards.
Well, let's see what the flag is going to be about. Was there more than one flag thrown, John?
Yeah, there are 2, 3 of them. Tackling the end zone, 2.
There was a flag in the end zone and also one out here. Let's see if we can get this sorted out by.
Hey.
Face mask. Replay. They're going to redo the downs. Offsetting penalties.
Personal foul against both teams, and that wipes out a 79 yard.
I'm like you. I don't think anybody ever saw the wide receiver,
yeah,
John.
Yeah, 69 yard touchdown.
And now he's going to come and mark it back the other way.
So they're going to repeat the down. It's going to be offsetting penalties. They'll repeat the down. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for Belton at their own 31 yard line. 7:56 to go here in the first half. Longview with a 17-0 lead. 3 wide receivers to the far side and 1, 2 to the near side of the field. Empty backfield again. On 1st down and 10 from the 31. Ash back to throw it again. Here comes some pressure. This one's incomplete. Thomas Jones got there that time with some pressure, and also joined on the play by the defensive end, Larry Thomas. It's 2nd down and 10.
Well, that time they tried to run the square in route, and it's just a misconnect between the guy he was throwing to and where the ball ended up, I suppose, because they ran in, the ball was thrown out.
2 wide receivers far side and 2 near side, 1 running back on 2nd down and 10 from the 31 yard line. Ash back to throw it. Here comes some pressure up the middle. This one is thrown, and it's caught and complete at the Belton 46 yard line for a 1st down.
I think that's the kind of throw where you see what kind of arm a guy has, Brent. That's about a 15 or 20 yard square in route that was just drilled into Paisley. There's no question about David Ash's arm strength.
No, he's a big-time player, 6'4", 217 pounds. 1st and 10, Belton with 7:31 to go in the first half. Longview 17 and Belton nothing. And Belton football at their own 46-yard line. Motion back to the far side, play action pass. This one's over the middle, and it is caught, and it's caught at the Longview 40, and a first down for Belton at the Longview 40-yard line.
Well, that's Schuler again. He had trips to the far side. They run the post route, and right behind him and staying in the seam is Schuler, and he makes the catch. That's another nice play that they've run.
7:08 to go in the half. Clock moves. First down and 10, Belton. Joseph Wilson in the game for Longview, defensive tackle. 17-0 Longview. First down, 10, Belton. Under center, they give it to Schuler, and Schuler goes over left tackle for 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 at the Longview 37-yard line. They don't go under center much, but they were under center that time. 2nd down and 7 from the Longview 37-yard line. Under center again with an inverted backfield.
With the tight end, Brent. So this is a totally different looking formation. They move before the...
There's one deep down the field. It's incomplete. Flag thrown. It's going to be a false start against Belton. Or the illegal shift. Illegal shift against Belton. So another penalty against Belton. That'll move them back 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Well, we'll see if it'll move them back. Yeah, Longview's going to take the penalty and move them back to 5. It's going to be 2nd down and 12. Clock stops. 6:17 to go in the half. 17-0 Longview leads. One wide receiver near side of the field. And 2 to the far side. Ash back to throw it. Sets up, fires this one. It is caught. And it's caught the Longview 23, or down to the 22, a first down for Belton.
Now again, that's...
Boy, that was a long throw.
Yeah, that's just a long throw where he just airs it out on this deep square end, and that was caught by Levi Jordan. Given time, now he can throw the football. There's no question about it.
Set first down at Longview's 22 with 6 minutes to go in the first half. 17-0 Longview leads. 3 wide receivers to the near side of the field and 1 to the far side. Motion back to the far side, play action pass. Ash is going to run it. Now he's going to toss it out to the back, and he's going to step out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
That's a good play by Ash as he stepped out of the pressure, looked up the field, and then dumped it out here to Paisley, who's got his 4th reception. Kind of improvised play by David Ash that ended up with a good positive plus yards, picks up 10.
Belton's got a first down at Longview's 12-yard line with 5:38 to go in the first half. It's 17-0. It's 17-0. Longview leads. Belton, 2 wide receivers far side. They've got a tight end, a double tight end set this time. And they give it up the middle to Schuler, and Schuler got it to the 10, maybe the 9. He got a couple of yards, maybe 3. It's going to be 2nd down, and about 7 for Belton at Longview's 9-yard line. 5:22, the clock moves here in the first half, 17-0.
They've ended up, looks like to me, they marked that on the 8, Brent, which was...
I didn't think he made that much.
I didn't think he did either, but I think that's where they marked it.
2nd down and 7. Motion, play action pass. Ash back behind, caught and trapped. Britt Eastburn got him at the 13-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd down.
Britt Eastburn with good pressure, and Ash actually stepped up and thought he was going to be able to step out of the and save the sack. Couldn't do it. Hits the ground, and they lose 5 yards.
Also Thomas Jones there, so it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 12 from Longview's 13-yard line. Thomas Jones and Britt Eastman brought the pressure off the corner. So it's 3rd down and long, 3rd and 12. Here's Ash back in the pocket, going to run it out of the pocket, up the middle of the field he goes, and he got it all the way to the 1 yard line. Quarterback draw, and that's going to be a 1st down, I do think.
Well, this is again, Brent, where they spot it, and it's going to be close.
Yeah,
I expected they would have to measure.
I said 1, actually it's the 2 yard line, so I don't think he's got it just yet till they bring the chains.
I tell you what, I really think he picked that up. It's going to be close, though.
They're bringing the chains out to see, and let's see what it's going to be. They're going to stretch it out, and he got a 1st down. Nope, he's short. Short by just a few inches. 4th and a few inches, John.
Wow. Well, they stretched it, and then they re-stretched it. Now it's going to be short, so 4th and maybe a couple of inches, 3 inches, something.
Yeah, not much more than that at the Longview 1 yard line. 4th at about an inch at Longview's 1 yard line.
This is going to be interesting, Brent, because 4th and short, this is a team that occasionally runs under center, but almost never runs under any kind of power set at all. Now, they may just go with a quarterback keeper just for the fact that Ash has got size, but let's see what they do.
They're going to back up in the spread.
Well, I think that's crazy.
Here comes speed to speed. Here's the quarterback up the middle. Did he get it in? Touchdown. Well, he almost didn't get it in, John.
Yeah, I don't know, but you know, that worked out okay, but when you got a shotgun on 4th and goal from the 1, there's a whole lot of bad stuff that can happen.
He sure did. He almost didn't get it in. It's 17-6 with 3:51 to go. Carlo Messina will try this extra point. Kick down, kick up. He got it. 17-7 with 3:51 to go in the 1st half. Longview leads Belton. We'll be back on 104.1 The Ranch in 1 minute. Well, welcome back. It's 17-7 Longview.
Well, it was a 12-play, 80-yard drive. They actually scored twice on it. They had a 69-yard touchdown pass called back, and then they just put together really the best drive of the 1st half for Belton. Ended up with a 1-yard keeper by the quarterback on 4th down. David Ash with the play, and it's a 17-7 Longview lead with 3:51.
Here comes the kick, a short kick. It's going to come down and hit the ground, and it's going to be fielded by Longview at the 20-yard line, back to the 24, and that's where Longview will scrimmage 1st and 10. That was a short pooch kick that hit the ground. Longview fielded it on the hop. I think that was Dontre Wilson that maybe fielded that one, but I'm not sure. But anyway, Longview will scrimmage from their 24, 1st and 10. Belton's got 2 timeouts, 2 times out left, and Longview's got all 3 of theirs. And a 3:45 to go in the half. It's 17-7, Longview leading.
Yeah, Longview would like to string together some 1st downs here, use some clock, maybe even come away with a score with 3:45 to play in the half.
Red formation, 2 wides far side and 1 near side.
Don't want to give it back to him, just a runner.
Robertson's going to run it. He's going to take it outside. He's got to the 25. He's up the field and out of bounds. He was drugged at the 20, at the 33-yard line, I do think.
That was down the option again, and they lost containment when they did. Petey Robertson able to turn the corner, pick up 7 yards.
It's going to be 2nd down. Longview at the 31-yard line. 2nd down and 3. 17-7 with 3:36 to go in the half. Under center, Longview will scrimmage on 2nd down and 3. Now they're going to move the formation back to the near side with a tight end and a wing back. And they're going to give it to Fagans. Up the middle he goes, and Fagans got it to the 35-yard line. And almost broke that one.
Tell you what, there was a whole lot of real estate there that looked like he was fixing to have a big gainer, and just able to reach out was one of the Belton players, Kyle Battle, and trip him up.
Oh, he sure did. That one looked like it had home run written all over it. 3:22 to go first half. 17-7 Longview. The clock's moving here in the first half from Kincaide. Tight end far side of the field, under center, play action pass. Longview's going to go. P.D. Robertson's going to step back in the pocket. Now chase. Now fires this one. It's caught out there. Fumbles the football. Belton picked it up. And Longview got it back.
Went out of bounds. It's theirs. Went out of bounds.
Well, let's see what's going to happen here. I think Longview did fumble it.
It's theirs.
Well, we had two fumbles. P.D. Robertson first made a great play to scramble out of the pocket to unload it. It looked like it was a completion. And then on the interception return, they fumbled the football, but it goes out of bounds. So,
yep. Belton at the 37-yard line of Longview, where they will scrimmage with a 17-7 Longview lead. 2:54 to go here in the half, and Longview's turned it over.
Yeah, this is a chance for Belton to kind of get back in this football game with a score here, and they've got great field position to start.
They sure do. Two wides near side and two far side. A short field for Belton at the Longview 37-yard line. Ash back to throw it. Here comes some over the middle. This one's caught. A nice open field catch, and now a fumble.
Got it back.
We got it.
I don't know, but I don't think you can tell from there as the ball was actually stripped free from Henderson, who got the...
Let's see if Longview, let's see if they uncover it.
Told you we got the ball.
Longview.
Yeah, we did. We got it.
Longview football. Jordan Burton came up with it.
I love it. Yeah, it's all right.
Well, turnovers apiece, John.
Well, that's kind of amazing, actually, as the ball is just stripped free, and that's a fumble, Brent, if you're an offensive player, you shouldn't have happened, because what happened is he was just running, carrying the ball so loosely, as he went by, the defender just pulled it out, and that's a bad break if you're a Belton fan, a good one if you're Longview.
17-7 Longview, 2:42 to go in the half. Longview football thrown 20-yard line after swapping turnovers. Motion, speed sweep to the near side of the field. Here comes Poole up the field to the 29. Second down and 2 for Longview.
Second carry of the night for Bubba Poole. This time he picks up 9 yards.
Second down for Longview. They need at the 28-yard line. So second down and a couple. There's Fagans, right side he goes. Fagans got a first down out to the 33-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 Longview with 2:05 to go in the half. 17-7 Belton trails Longview.
Tommy Bell.
Yeah, the flag was thrown late, so that's going to be unsportsmanlike against somebody, and let's see who they point at.
It's Tommy Bell.
Let's see what the penalty's got.
Against them too, but
Personal foul against Belton.
Tommy Bell said something.
Personal foul against Belton, 15 yards. Out to the 48-yard line. Longview will move 1st and 10 on the personal foul.
Brent, Belton, I mean, that's stupid is what that is.
It really is.
I mean, you get a personal foul, gives Longview the ball, almost no yards on the play, pick up 15. Now they get it at midfield with 2 minutes to play in the half.
3 wide to the far side of the field. There's Robertson up the middle. He runs, and he got it all the way to the 43-yard line, a yard short of a first down, and Longview is going to face with 2nd down and 1 with 1:40 to go here in the half, leading 17-7. 2nd down and short.
Yeah, that's just kind of mistakes you just can't make.
No, that's just not.
And you shouldn't make.
No, you should not make. Tight end far side of the field on 2nd down and 1. Here's a short toss out to Anthony. Anthony's got the football. He's got a first down up to the 37-yard line of Belton.
It's fixing to start again. You better hurry up.
No, we're taking time.
We call a timeout.
17-7 with 1:12 to go in the half. At the Belton 37-yard line.
Yes, it is. It's running there.
First down and 10 at Belton's 37, 1:05 to go in the half. 17-7, Longview leads. And let's see if they can strike again. Here's a double reverse, and here comes Longview up the field. It is Poole with a football at the 28, 2nd down and 1. Well, Poole can get all the way down till he gets to traffic, John.
Yeah.
Then he's a little bit small to run in traffic.
Yeah. 2nd
down and 1. Longview's calling timeout. We'll be back on 104.1 The Ranch in 30 seconds. Well, welcome back, everyone. It's 17-7 Longview. 48 seconds to go in the half. Longview's got 2 of their times out left, and Belton's got 2. But Longview's got a 2nd down and 1, John, at Belton's 28-yard line.
Now, it's a good drive on Longview. It started back on the 20-yard line, and they've moved the ball. It was helped along by an unsportsmanlike conduct against Belton. It gave them 15 extra yards, but they've with 2 timeouts left and the ball on the 28-yard line, Brent, they've got time to do just about what they want, whatever they want.
2nd down and 1 at Belton's 28. 48 seconds to go here in the first half. Longview 17, Belton 7. Spread formation, wing near side of the field, and a wing now motion back to the near side. Robertson drops the ball, picks it up. He's got a first down, and he's all the way to the 18 or 19 of Belton.
That's been an effective play. I mean, he drops the snap twice tonight, and one time he picks it up and gets a touchdown. That time he picks up 9 yards.
At the 19-yard line of Belton, 1st down and 10 Longview. 36 seconds, and the clock moves here in Kincaide.
Timeout, Belton.
Belton's going to take a timeout. That clock got all the way down to 27 seconds that time. Belton took timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds on 104.1 The Ranch. Well, welcome back, everyone, to Kincaide Stadium. Welcome back, everyone, to Kincaide Stadium. Brett Taylor, Johnny Vaughn, Eddie and Mike Richardson, and Gene Morris. 27 seconds left, John, and Longview's got 2 timeouts left at the Belton 19.
Yeah, Longview is in pretty good shape here. The ball at the 19-yard line, and there's only 27 seconds left, but as you mentioned, they've got 2 timeouts left, which they can stop the clock. They've got a first down, so they've got the sidelines and an incomplete pass to stop it, so they can realistically probably get at least 4 plays off if they need to, maybe more if they throw the ball.
2 wides far side and 1 comes near side of the field. Spread formation, tight end Olsen on the far side of the field on 1st down and 10. Here's Robertson back to throw it over the middle, incomplete.
That time they were trying to go over the middle, and they actually had the tight end, Olsen was open over the middle. The ball was just kind of underthrown.
2nd down and 10 from the 19. 23 seconds to go here in the first half.
And that used only 4 seconds, Brent.
Yep. 2nd down. Belton jumped to the neutral zone and jumped off sides, John.
Well,
what in the world? That's going to move it down to the 14-yard line. 1st down or 2nd down, and this time 2nd down and 5.
I tell you, Belton's made more bonehead plays in the first half, and you really ought to be allowed to make.
Sure,
that's one he just, from his linebacker position, just took a run and just ran right into the backfield of Longview.
Spread formation, 2 wides near side and 1 far side. Here's Robertson. Outside he goes. He's going to turn up, and he's going to get out of bounds. He's going to go out of bounds near the 11-yard line. Let's see where they're going to spot it. They're going to spot it at the 12. So it's going to be 3rd down, and Longview needs a couple for a 1st down at the 12-yard line. 18 seconds to go here in the first half. Longview's got a 17-7 lead. Third down and a couple of yards for a first down.
I think with the 2 timeouts left, I think they'll run the ball here, Brent, try to get the first down and then take a timeout.
And you got a spread formation. Tight end far side, 3 wide receivers near side of the field.
And they've been running the quarterback keeper.
Here goes Robertson, up to the field, 10-5, touchdown! Wow, what a nice play that was, John.
Yeah, that's kind of what they've been doing in the past 3 or 4 weeks, is just letting the quarterback keep the ball. And Petey Robertson got it, just went to the right side and goes in from 12 yards out.
So it's a 23-7 Longview lead, and Petey Robertson just powered his way in that time over a defensive back at the 5-yard line. Jenkins will attempt to make it a 24-7 game. Tomlinson will hold it. Gets it down cleanly, and its kick is up, and it's up and good. 24-7 Longview with 10 seconds to go in the half. We'll be back on 104.1 The Ranch in 1 minute. Well, Longview stretched it to 24-7 with 10 seconds to go in the half.
Now, 9-play, 80-yard drive for Longview, and the touchdown, Petey Robertson. That's his third of the first half, and that comes from 12 yards out. It's 24-7 Longview. We've only got 10 seconds to go in the half. You'd think they would just kick this along the ground, and Belton may get one play.
Nope, they're going to kick it deep. This one's going to go all the way to the end zone, fumbled out of the back of the end zone, so Belton will have 10 seconds from their 20-yard line.
Belton may get 2 plays in if they decide to throw the football.
You know, Longview had 2 of their times out left, John, so they had actually enough time to get maybe a couple of more plays if they didn't score on that play. But that was a nice drive Longview put together.
Yeah, it was, and covered 80 yards and ate up the last 3.5 minutes or so of the half for a safe 10 seconds.
And aided by a 15-yard personal foul penalty. You get those in playoff games. Most of the time they come back to haunt you.
Well, 15-yard late hit, 5 yards when they jumped off sides from the linebacker where he just was on the blitz and just ran into Longview's backfield. So there's 20 yards of penalty that helped on the 80-yard drive.
10 seconds to go in the half. They're going to give it up the middle, and Belton's going to run it to the side and out of bounds with 3 seconds left. One more play, and we'll go to halftime.
9-yard pickup for Schuler.
(24-7) Longview. 3 seconds to go in the half. Longview's got a lot of people back deep, and let's see if Ash will just crank this one up deep. Nope, they're going to run it. And Longview tackles. We go to halftime. Longview leads 24-7. We'll be back on 104.1 The Ranch with a halftime in 2 minutes.